What concerns do you have about effectively communicating in business?
Going into the Broad College of Business is how do I interview for internships and how do I do a good job of that?
When working with others, it's hard because I get anxious that people aren't going to do their part, and I feel that everybody should have an equal part and work on it equally.
Although I feel comfortable speaking around my peers, I think I would get nervous having to give a presentation in front of a board of executives.
Before I go to an interview, I always want to make sure I stand out so they remember me, but in a good way.
Well, Management 250 is the key for you. The first benefit of Management 250 is how to learn how to properly interview.
Hey, yo, what's up?
Hi, Holly.
I'm shaking hands, sorry.
Alright, so Nick, when was a time when you creatively solved a problem?
I mean, creatively, let me think. Man, I'm always solving problems creatively. Just all of them, so, yeah, I mean, creative problem today, you know, brought some food so I wouldn't have to eat breakfast on the way, and I showed up on time.
This is a bad example of how to interview. Nick is not wearing proper business attire, did not introduce himself professionally, uses filler words, and does not explain his answer clearly, concisely, or in star format. Here's the proper way to interview.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So when's a time when you creatively solved a problem?
I'd say one time I creatively solved a problem was in my last job. I was a shoe salesman, and we were having a problem at the workplace where people were not able to find shoes quickly enough. So what I did is I suggested a new way to merchandise the shoes and store them, which cut down on employees' time to find the shoes, which in turn increased profits for the store and increased the amount of money in our pockets as shoes.
The next benefit of Management 250 is learning how to properly present a presentation.
We need money. Let's get it. Money is an item or verifiable record that is generally accepted as payment for goods and services, and the repayment of debts such as taxes in a particular country or socioeconomic context. The main functions of money. And that's how we're going to save money.
This is a bad example of how to present a presentation professionally. John is talking in a monotone voice, not making eye contact, has way too many words on his slide, and is using an unreliable source, Wikipedia. Here's the proper way to present a presentation professionally.
Alright, so in order to get our company extra money, we have to do 4 key things: cutting costs, increasing sales margins, analyzing data, and always finding new ways to improve.
The next benefit of Management 250 is learning how to properly communicate with the team in a professional manner.
Decreasing, so let's brainstorm some solutions to solve this problem.
I hate this job.
Dude, I feel you.
Hey, you trying to go to a bar later?
Dude, I'm down.
Can you guys just focus on what we have to do for this meeting?
It doesn't matter. He's gonna.
We're busy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, what's your number?
Alright, 6-0.
This is a bad example of how to collaborate with the team. Nick and John are unfocused as to what the meeting is about and are more focused about their after-work plans. Nicole is not giving any suggestions and is just yelling at them instead of offering a solution. Here's a proper way to collaborate with the team professionally and effectively.
Guys, I need some suggestions.
So we could make our advertising better.
That's an option. We could make subgroups and have our team sell in groups. That's an option too.
Potentially looking at other markets as well.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed our video. Just keep an open mind when you're taking MGT 250.
And also, as you're in the class and in future classes at Broad, you know, keep thinking about how you're going to use the skills that you're learning in the professional world.
Are you excited to take business communications?
We can't wait to take Management 250.